Fernandes seeks better Manchester United deal but wants clarity on future. Bruno Fernandes is pushing for a new contract from Manchester United that would take him into the top pay bracket with Marcus Rashford, Casemiro and Jadon Sancho, as the captain waits for clarity regarding the manager and the club's long-term vision before deciding whether to seek a transfer. Although the United hierarchy, led by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, view Fernandes as the team's best player and are not actively looking to sell him, the need to bring in funds and reduce the wage bill in order to invest significantly in the squad may mean any realistic offer will be countenanced. Fernandes' agent, Miguel Pinho, has recently been in discussions with potential suitors, with reports claiming Bayern Munich and Barcelona are interested. Yet serious financial challenges mean the Catalan club are not thought to be a serious option. Fernandes signed a new deal in April 2022 worth about $220,000 a week that runs to 2026 with the option of a further 12 months. But it is understood the Portuguese feels undervalued and wishes to be in the highest band of earners. Rashford is paid a basic salary of about $365,000 a week, slightly more than Casemiro, and Sancho gets about $300,000 a week. Fernandes will be 30 in September, so is conscious that his next contract should be the most lucrative of his career. Fernandes is also unsure about the direction of the club. United are due to clarify the future of Erik ten Hag, and if the manager is sacked, Fernandes wants to know who will replace him. Fernandes spelled out last month that the club's ambitions needed to match his. "I love to step out at Old Trafford more than anything in the world," he told the Players' Tribune. "I don't want to leave. This has always been my ultimate dream. I just want my expectations to fit with the expectations of the club." If you go talk to any fan, they will tell you the same thing. "We want to compete for the league. We want to be playing Champions League football. We want to be in cup finals. That is the standard." Fernandes joined in January 2020 and has won only the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Since Sir Alex Ferguson retired as the manager in May 2013, United have failed to mount a genuine title challenge. United's finish of 8th last month was their lowest of the Premier League era, and the club will compete next season in the Europa League. United will have to invest heavily if they are to become the force Fernandes wishes. Yet profitability and sustainability rules mean that to do so in the upcoming window would require the club to sell and use the fees received and wages saved. Alongside Fernandes, Rashford is the player of the highest potential value, with the forward contracted until 2028, and United may consider any serious offer for him. In other news, Sir Jim Ratcliffe overhaul continues as ex-Chelsea chief drafted into senior Man United role. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is set to make another major off-field appointment as the INEOS chief continues to ring the changes at Manchester United. Ratcliffe has taken full control of football operations since buying a minority stake in the club back in December. Omar Barada has since been poached from rivals Manchester City to be their new chief executive, while Jason Wilcox has joined from Southampton as technical director. Dan Ashworth is also expected to become United's new sporting director, but negotiations with Newcastle remain ongoing after he commenced a period of gardening leave in February. And according to a report from the Daily Mail, Toby Craig is also set to join United as Chief Communications Officer. Craig will replace Ellie Norman, who is leaving United to take up a new role. The report also states that Craig will have a different remit to Norman, with communications and public affairs set to be a major focus of his work. It is claimed that club staff were informed of Craig's appointment on Tuesday morning, and he is set to start work on July 13. He previously spent 8 years at City, where he worked alongside Barada, and left his role as Chelsea's Director of Communications and Public Affairs last year. Ratcliffe has previously spoken about how important the organizational structure is for United, stating back in February, "The key challenge here is that longer term. We need to do things well and properly and thoroughly and not rush at it. So it's not an overnight change, it's going to take 2 or 3. You have to ask the fans for some patience. I know the world these days likes instant gratification, but that's not the case with football really. Look at Pep at Man City. It didn't happen overnight. It takes time to build a squad, but you know it's not really the way that we're looking at it from a squad point of view. What you need are the foundations to be in a good place for Manchester United to be successful, which means that, from our point of view anyway, that you need the right organizational structure, which means not having a coach reporting to the chief executive, for instance. You need the right organization structure, and that's not going to be too complicated. Then we need to populate all the key roles with people who are best in class, 10 out of 10 seconds, and there's clearly a lot of interest in these roles in Manchester United because it's one of the biggest clubs in the world, but also it's one of the the biggest challenges because you're taking it from a difficult place to hopefully where it should be at the top of the pyramid. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.